Hey guys, I'm Dana, MsDiaperD, and I want to give a huge thank you to Shaylee for having me on her channel to talk about my body image after baby. I actually have 3 children and I have had 2 pregnancies and am currently in my 3rd pregnancy with my 4th child. So I had my first child, a daughter, 6 years ago, and then 2 years ago I gave birth to twin boys, and now I'm pregnant with my 4th child, which is a little girl. And my body image has definitely fluctuated throughout the past 6 years. With my first pregnancy, as I got further along into the 3rd trimester, I did gain many stretch marks in my stomach area, and I had kind of expected that just because my mother had had similar experiences with her pregnancies, and so I had lots of stretch marks, and then after I delivered, they of course did not go away, and they are still with me now, and I actually had a lot of misgivings about that. But my skin did shrink back, at least to its normal proportions, and I was able to lose the weight fairly quickly because I was breastfeeding, and so I didn't really feel too different about my body after my first child. However, with my second pregnancy, I was pregnant with twins, and I did go very close to full term. They were born almost at 38 weeks, and they were very large babies, and again, I did experience some stretch marks. But after the birth, I had a lot of excess skin, I guess you could say. If you've ever watched John and Kate +8 when she shows her stomach after her sextuplets, it wasn't quite that bad, but it definitely was a difference, and I have felt very self-conscious about that. And now that I am on my 3rd pregnancy with my 4th child, it's very interesting because at this point I am just moving into my 3rd trimester, and I actually feel really beautiful, and it's a different experience than I had the first 2 pregnancies, where I was very focused on the birth and my new baby, and I had a lot of nervous excitement being sort of a fairly new mom. And this time around I feel like I'm much more experienced, and I feel more confident, and I feel more confident in my body, which is a very unexpected perk to this pregnancy. And I really am feeling with the pregnancy that I am sexier and more beautiful, and it's a totally new experience, and I am loving it. And I feel as if after this delivery, I think it's going to continue. I feel really proud of what my body has accomplished, and I look at my 3 beautiful current children, and I am so amazed with what my husband and I have created, and it makes me feel really amazing that we did that. And so I feel much more confident in myself, and so it's a different kind of body image than I had when I was younger, in my 20s, before I started having children. But I'm really liking it. I really am, and I'm in my late 30s now, and it's so strange that now all of a sudden I'm feeling so much more confident with myself, and I kind of enjoy some of the imperfections, and I just, especially when I have my children to look at and see what we have done and how amazing they are, as I said. And I would never go back to the way I was before if it meant that I would be giving up my children. Never, ever in a million years. I would keep this body 100 times over. Thank you, Shaylee, for allowing me to be part of this series. I think it is incredible, and I'm really grateful to be a part of it.
Dun, 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 dun. It's a girl?
Girl!